Welcome, everybody, to Mouse Quiz here on Friday, February 26, 2021. I'd like to welcome to the show my co-host and, co-host extraordinaire, Derek, and then he's got his son, Glenn, with him. So, Derek and Glenn, how you guys doing tonight?
Doing well, Chad. How are you doing this evening?
You know, I'm a little bit foggy in the brain tonight, but I'm going to make it through. So, hopefully, I don't get too behind in Mouse Quiz because I did not look at the questions tonight. So I am going to play and totally embarrass myself with my lack of knowledge. So,
well, kids wrote a great set of questions tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, it's kids round, so I got an excuse, right? Yeah. I got a complete excuse for things going sideways if I don't win. We can just blame it on the kids and their tough questions. Yeah, that's kind of it. So I'm looking forward to that. And so tell me a little bit about tonight. I know Glenn wrote a round.
Glenn did write a round. Glenn wrote round 3. So we'll get to his round here in a little bit. And then we have Liz and Shelley, a couple new quiz writers for us. And they wrote the first round. So let's go ahead and welcome them to the stream.
Okay.
Hi, Liz. Hi, Shelley.
Hi.
So what's your guys' round about?
It's mostly about like all of the parks and like their rides and food.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think round one's the rides, I think, right?
Yeah. I think so.
And then you guys and Glenn teamed up to write round 2, which is on food.
Yeah.
So yeah. If you're new to this and you want to play along, get on your smartphone, get on another web tab in your web browser, go to crowd.live/rides.
Right down there at the bottom.
Yep.
All the way at the bottom. So,
all the way.
And then what you'll do is you will pick a screen name because we do tabulate scores across the rounds tonight. So you'll pick a screen name so that everybody can see how you're doing and who you are. If you're playing with a Disney family or a podcast, select them from the drop-down list so that we can do team-based play towards the end of the night. And then finally, if you'll put your email address in there, we'll send you an email occasionally. And I mean occasionally. It's probably been a month since I've sent one out.
At least.
Yeah. But we don't spam. We don't sell email address. It's all to just let you know when the next round is coming and a little bit of Mouse Quiz updates there. So just pick a screen name, add your email, pick a team from the drop-down, or play as a free agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got 3 rounds tonight. At the end of round 2, we will consider it halftime, and we will go in and show you how everybody is doing individually between the 2 rounds and how people are ranking on their teams. And then after that, we'll go into round 3 where the points are doubled, and we will see who wins Mouse Quiz tonight. All it is bragging rights, but there's a whole lot of banter going back and on between some of the teams. And I know I had a really fun time last weekend hanging out with a bunch of the people that we are going to see tonight. I know Scott Davies was there and he's representing the Crushers. So, and yeah, the My DVC pointers don't look at us, right?
Give us next week. Wait till next week.
Yeah, we bring our brain power to put the show on. Okay. Yeah. And so, but it was good meeting Scott last week, and hopefully we see Tony Ann this week and some of the other Crushers. So, and then Dan Austin is tuning in tonight. Eric Mobley is here. And I think I saw a message that
Jeremy's on too. Yeah.
Yeah. His husband, Jeremy's playing as well. So beware on that. You're not going to see him on screen because I think he's hanging out with grandparents tonight and family. So he's recruited some new players for us to play along. And Patrick Wheeler says, "Good evening, Chad," joining from West Virginia. And Annette says, "Greetings from Jersey Shore." Mm-hmm. And then Samantha Kuhn is playing tonight. Samantha, it was great to hang out with you this week as well. And so enjoying your last night at Disney. You've been there a while, Samantha.
Wow,
so.
Yeah.
That's
totally jealous.
Yeah, totally jealous. And then Jake, our newscast co-host and live show co-host on Sunday nights is playing. And then Holly Drew Fitch, Jolly Holiday is playing. Holly Austin is playing. We got some Holly talent playing tonight. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. And then Blair is here. It's time for the free agents to step it up. And Yep. And then Steve Sanders says, I hope you girls go easy on us older generations. You're going to take it easy on them? You're going to go hard? How'd you guys do?
Maybe in the middle, kind of.
Maybe in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to know your stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we got to see Amanda this week as well. And then looks like Patricia's tuning in tonight. She goes playing, then going to bed. 10 hours to Animal Kingdom Lodge. Good for you, Patricia.
Yeah.
And then Amanda says, oh, how's the boardwalk? I'm glad you extended your trip, Sam. And then Jess is playing tonight. And she says, hi, everybody. Happy Friday. And then Taylor says, good evening from Texas. So ready for a fun night. And then Dan Murphy's playing. And so I think we're all caught up on our comments here. So Derek, Glenn, you guys want to, let's see. I think we said Liz and Shelley. I haven't looked at any of the questions tonight.
Liz and Shelley wrote the first round.
Liz and Shelley wrote the first round. It's on rounds, crowd.live/rides. Pick a screen name, put your email address in, pick a team if you're playing with one, or do free agents. And I think we're ready to kick this round off. Okay. So
all right. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
You want to pull up the QR code, Chad, real quick?
Yes, we'll do this. So the other thing you could do is just point your cell phone at the QR code on the screen and then click the little link that comes up and it'll take you right to our game. And it is
sad.
Yep. It is an interactive game. It will keep score, and it is the faster you answer, the more points you'll get if you're correct. So that's pretty much it. So I think we're ready, don't you think, Derek?
I think we're good to go.
Okay, well, let me cue some music and we will make this thing happen.
Good
luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Well, welcome back, everybody. So,
Chad, how'd you do?
well, I should have taken my advice and signed in when I told everybody else to because I missed the first question.
Ooh.
But I will say this. The girls wrote some really good thinker questions, right?
Yeah,
They did.
They weren't
did.
hard, but boy, did you have to think through some of those. And
Got him on one of them too.
Yeah.
yeah.
I only got one wrong, but I was slow.
Yeah.
I got an A and B wrong, and then one of them I'm going to argue. So, and
Okay.
okay.
We'll see.
So we'll see if the crowd is with me on this
Okay.
one. But so okay,
You
let's
know,
go ahead.
my sister played for my dad.
Okay.
Played.
So he should have done pretty well.
I wanted to finally do well.
Hey, you know I
Okay.
don't remember.
All right. Should we go over them?
Yeah, let me load them on up here, and we'll come back in and go over these. Now, this is the one I didn't get to because I was signing in. So, what ride does not go backward at some point? That would be Rock and Roller Coaster. So, yeah, I think that was a pretty fair question, but you had to think, okay? And Spaceship Earth, yeah, they do kind of twist the vehicle, and you kind of
Go down
Go-
backwards.
yeah, you go down backwards. So I think that was a really good question. And so Dan was saying that the first and the last questions were great and everything was good. So, and then, okay, let me come back in and I'm going to control the screen. If you can make sure we don't miss a comment that's pertinent, Derek, that'd be great.
I was going to say
So-
with Kaylin, backward question really took her some thought.
Yeah,
So,
it really did. So,
okay.
and then which of these is a coming ride that will be unique to Walt Disney World? And okay, you had to look at that and go, nah, Remy is in Disneyland Paris. So
And Tron's in Tokyo.
Tron's in Tokyo and Jurassic World Velocicoaster is over at Hollywood. So
It's and it's Universal.
yeah, I mean over at Universal, right? I mean it was over at the across
Yeah.
town. Okay. And so the answer there had to be Guardians, and 64% got that right. So great question there, ladies. And then what is a location you do not visit in Soarin' Around the World? And this one had to come back in and just really like,
Mhm.
it was like, oh yeah, you're at Epcot, not Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, you had to think on this one. I know Steve was saying that, had to think and not hit fast.
Yeah.
Typing a little fast.
Yeah.
Yep. And so now this is one with who do you interact with at the seas in Epcot? And
Okay.
this is where I
Turtle
think,
Pop.
yeah, but I think it's the seas with Nemo and friends. And to me, that's an interaction, right? So I'm going to ask the people who are watching if they think we should mark Nemo and friends right based on that logic. I know 31% of the crowd at least agreed with me. But at the seas,
But how do you interact with him?
he comes back in and he's in the ride.
You have to do nothing.
You
You
wait.
interact with Crush. You talk back and forth with him.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, comments. Yeah. See. Yeah. No. Now Jeremy says yes only because he picked Nemo, so that's a no. It's Crush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Amy's saying Crush actually talks back. That's interacting to me. But Chrissy is with me. Yes, Nemo and friends. No, it's Turtle Talk. Right.
Yeah.
So
Interact
no
with
Nemo,
Crush.
you interact with Crush. Oh my wife is even like playing and going against me tonight. So
Ouch. So
no
the
love
wife
for
says
the
no.
home
It's a
team.
no.
Okay. Wife says no. Shut up. Move on. I get it. Okay. So question number 5 then. Where is Spaceship Earth located? And 87% got this one right. And it is Future World. So, which could be, aren't they kind of renaming all of that in the process thereof?
I think, isn't it still Future World? And then it's going to be parts of Future World?
Yeah, that I don't know.
I don't know.
So yeah. But Amy was saying here on this last one that she didn't know that the polar bear scene was Greenland. So
Yep.
I had to look that up because the girls just said polar bear. And I was like, I can't put that as an answer.
Where is polar bear?
Right?
So yeah. Okay. Yep. So that one works for me, right? I'm good with that one. And then where is Rock and Roller Coaster located? And Hollywood Studios, because it's no longer Rock and Roller Coaster over in, I believe, Tokyo or Paris. Didn't they make that the Iron Man experience?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good question. 98% got that one right. And then what animal is near the top of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad? And 87% knew that it's a goat.
Yep. That top of the second lift hill, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Cave said that.
In Disneyland, you get a much better experience if when you go that mountain and you start to twist down, if you just keep your head and your eyes focused on the goat, you kind of twist around them. It kind of adds to the ride. So, which Disney roller coaster goes upside down? And this is the one that got me because I knew Incredicoaster did, so I clicked it. But then I didn't realize that there could be multiples. So
one alone. Holly got her. Yeah. Read the whole question. No, it got Gina. I didn't read all of number 8. See, that's where you got to balance being quick and reading the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So they got us on the A and B on that one, but
They were hoping to trick people. That was their goal.
yeah,
they did.
They did. Yeah, they did. 80% of us, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, when Elizabeth was playing her own questions, she's one of the 80%. So,
It happens.
Christine Mack is saying always pick the multiple. And
I would say usually pick the multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay then. And then which Walt Disney World park does not have a boat/water ride? This one was a thinker as well. And you had to come back in and went, I'm not going to go with the first one after you burned me on the last one. So it's like, I think it's Hollywood, but I better read them all. So I took longer to answer this one.
And it is Hollywood.
Yeah.
So it is Hollywood. It is definitely Hollywood. And Gina was agreeing with me here. She says the goat effect at Disneyland makes Big Thunder feel faster.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's a pro tip there. If you go to Disneyland, be sure to look at the goat. And then Jess says, I've never thought about the fact that Hollywood Studios is the only park without a boat ride.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Epcot's got a couple, and Animal Kingdom has the really wet one, and Navi River and the Navi
River. Yeah. Yes.
They all have multiple water rides except for Hollywood.
What's Epcot's second?
Grand Fiesta and Frozen.
Yeah.
and there's also
And Living with the Land.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you could count the shuttles that take you across the lake too, if you really wanted to.
It's a little weaker.
It's still an attraction. The friendship boats. There you go. And then what day did lightning strike the Hollywood Tower of Terror? And this one I just had to guess. Halloween is the spookiest one of the list, and I got it right. So, but it looks like 39% of the people didn't get it right. So that's kind of interesting. And then John says on Mickey's Minnie's Runaway Railroad, you go in the water. Yeah, nice try, Sean. So not quite. Okay.
Like saying Nemo is who you interact with. I mean, it just doesn't work.
Nah, Nemo is a little bit more because you do wave at him and he kind of does things in the mirror, and I'm sticking with my he interacts. I'm sticking with it, dude. I'm sticking with it.
You go with that chat, okay?
I'm not giving that one up. But let's see how everybody did, okay? Yep. And so let me come back in and click my rankings tab. And congratulations to Tony Ann, who got 9 out of 10 right. And it looks like nobody got all 10.
Nobody
Wow.
got 10.
Nice job, girls.
When was the last time that?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
been a
your first
while.
time?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. But Kaylin got 8. Congratulations, Jeremy, Mary, Tink, Amy, Lizzie, Holly, Diana, and Heidi. And from there, I will just start.
Jeremy said he was too fast on a couple.
Yeah. So we'll go back in. I'll just scroll through the list and we'll let everybody see how they did as I start to come through this. And Gina came
Jennifer,
in.
how'd you do on the? Oh, you helped drive the round. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't play this one.
Okay. Oh, Okie West Forever fan.
There's Jolly Holiday down there a ways. Wow.
Yeah, you got Jolly, and she's usually up at the top. So,
you know, the 30th was top 2/3, Chad.
yeah, for not answering the first question, though. Remember, I didn't.
Sure.
I only missed
Okay.
2, really. That's what I'm claiming. That's what I'm claiming. So, anyways, we'll come back in and do that. Let me just for curiosity, see how the teams are doing at the end of this round. And the Imagineer podcast fans are number 1, followed by the Geeks, and then Donna's Community Hall Trivia team. And then followed by the Crushers, the Welcome Homies, the Monorail Trivia team, Team Mighty's DVC points. And that's it. We're in last place. So,
But we're 4th for the teams that have more than one person playing.
Are we?
Yeah, because the top 3
Oh,
only
yeah.
have one person. So,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I guess that is true. Okay. Well, anyways,
you ready to hit round 2?
Yeah, let's come back over to round 2, and Derek's going to warp us all over here. And so your screen at home should have moved over to Disney Food by Glenn, Liz, and Shelley. And if it did not, go ahead and refresh the screen and it will move over. But if you're just now joining us, you're going to want to point your phone at the little QR code on the screen or go to crowd.live/hungry. And you'll be able to join us for this round. We'll have you pick a screen name, put your email address in. We promise not to spam. And then if you're playing with a podcast family or a Disney group, go ahead and select that from the drop down tonight. And we will come back in there. And so Jolly Holiday was saying I had some technical difficulties tonight. So
that's fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fair. Right. And then Patricia was saying, nice job, girls. And so, okay, then. So, well, what can you guys tell us about this round?
I didn't try to go like what can you get at the certain restaurants. It was more kind of the aesthetics and like where in the parks or other things besides the food at the restaurants.
Okay.
And did use a couple of the girls' questions, so that's why they've got co-writing credit. So, Geeks, I'm counting on you here. Okay.
Yeah.
Geeks, this is food. This is your jam. It's time for you guys to rise because I hung out with you all last weekend. I know y'all know some good food now. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get this round kicked off, and we will wish everybody luck, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Good luck.
Well, welcome back, everybody. How did you guys do? Jennifer, did you play this round?
I did. I did pretty well. I like the questions.
Yeah, I thought they were a little bit of thinkers as well, and I think I did 10 for 10 there. I hope I did.
I did. A lot of people did 10 for looked like did probably 10 for 10. So
Yeah.
I think that was probably the easier round of the night.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
seemed like there were some that people were thinking and weren't quite as fast, but still got them right.
Yeah, people did
Yeah.
really well just scanning through that tonight.
Yeah.
But, so let me come back over and we will check out the questions here. And we'll open this up in a new tab and drag that over. Okay, so question number 1. Where do you buy a Dole Whip at MK? And
I know that one well.
Yeah. So do we. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually make a beeline straight there when I come into Magic Kingdom. So
Mhm.
No.
It's great right after Jungle Cruise. You ride Jungle Cruise about 1:32 in the afternoon and then go straight there and grab a Dole Whip. It's perfect.
I just can't comprehend making it that long in Magic Kingdom without it. So like
Yeah. We're used to going commando style, so that's about the first time we have to relax. So
got it. And then which of these is a family style meal? And Liberty Tree Tavern is the correct answer. 87% knew that.
and
that
I
was
would
correct.
argue vastly underrated.
Yes.
It's Thanksgiving dinner with pot roast and stuffing and turkey, and the food's good and it's cool, and it's usually the quietest restaurant I've ever been in at Disney. So
Especially
it's
at
really
Disney.
nice.
They're the ones with the ooey gooey toffee cake. Is that right?
They
It's on my
are.
list.
They are.
Mhm.
My beef with that restaurant is how long it takes. Because if you have a 2:00 reservation and you show up at 1:50, you're not seated till 2:30, 2:40, and then it's an hour and a half long experience to come back in and get your food. So to me, I'm just
But-
done. You
But
know
if
what
you're
I'm
on
saying?
you have an 11:30 reservation, you get in right away,
So
and then you can go ride while everyone else is eating lunch. So
yeah. And then Jeremy says that he agrees, Derek. It's one of his favorites.
Mhm.
And it's not that I don't like it. It's just the timing of it just drives me nuts. But the more I'm at Magic Kingdom and the more I've got time to burn and I'm not trying to get a bunch of things done, doesn't matter. But if I'm taking new people and we're on a kind of a time schedule, I'm not spending it there.
And Jeremy, totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Loved Skipper Canteen when we were there too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That used to be easy to get. Now it's not.
Okay.
So because you can't get ADRs period in Walt Disney World, it's just next to impossible. And then what company runs the Main Street Bakery? I had to think on this one, and because it's
Not
really
Joffrey's.
Yeah, it's not Joffrey's. Mm-mm.
Yeah, he got me on this one because I know Joffrey's and Disney go together, but I don't drink coffee, so I had no idea.
But there's a Starbucks location in every park, so
Yeah.
And
because there's Starbucks mugs for every park.
Yep.
I have heard about those.
Yep. And then okay. So moving on then, what Disney treat can only be found at Epcot? This one you had to read down, and then you saw school bread and you went, yep, that's it.
Yep.
So
which to me, it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay.
There's better things around World Showcase.
Yeah. Seems like last we were there, we got Viking coffee or something like that as well, which was kind of a unique twist. And then this one, I'm with Tony Ann on. She says it's cosmic rays, not starlight rays. And I had to really stop and think about this one. And
Sorry.
Yep. Because I was just like, well, it's kind of near Tomorrowland Terrace, but it's not there.
Yeah.
And Anti-Gravities is around the corner, but it's not there. And it's not the launching pad because that's outside, And so I'm like, it's got to be that one, is how I kind of came up with it. So, yeah. And then Holly says she was thrown off as well because it's listed as cosmic rays and ended up picking a random because my brain couldn't think.
Want to throw that one out, Chad?
I don't know. 72% got it right. So,
and it's definitely not the other three.
Yeah, it's definitely not the other three. So if you did a little bit of
process of elimination.
That's my mistake.
Elimination there. Yep. But typos happen. So, and then which resort sells Dole Whips? And I had to come back in and make sure that Art of Animation was not there or Pop Century. So, nope. So
those, it's the Poly.
Yep.
I didn't realize Art of Animation and Pop Century sold them too.
Yep.
I think I listed that in one of mine as an option.
Yeah, so it was really you just had to be on that one, right? Mm-hmm. And then what Noble restaurant serves barbecue at Epcot? And see, I would have nerfed this and took out the word noble. Okay.
You mean unnerfed it?
Yeah, unnerfed it. I'd have made it a little harder, right?
Yeah.
96% picked up Noble and Regal and linked those together. But I think Regal Eagle Smokehouse has had quite a bit of media attention here with the Muppets and everything else. So
okay, is it any good? If I'm a barbecue snob, is it any good?
Dude, I'm a barbecue snob and I don't eat barbecue other than competition. So
fair. Or my own backyard.
Yeah. Or if my buddy Patrick makes it, then it's noteworthy. But other than that, I'm just kind of spoiled. And so I'm disappointed with everything. So I'm just like, why bother?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And Dave Kluver, who I didn't see playing tonight, he drug me into Sonny's barbecue on this last trip. But
I'm sorry.
Yep. Oh, it wasn't bad. I mean, for restaurant queue. So where can you get blue bantha made with blue milk? Blue milk. Okay.
Close.
Get my vowels right here. And I had a process of elimination on this one to Olga's Cantina because I was thinking blue bantha must be on the kids menu because if they wrote it.
It's not. It's just it's a non-alcoholic, but it's got a cookie with it. So
got it. So, but that would technically be the kids menu then, because I'm sitting back here going Jedi mind trick, like all of the alcoholic ones are just running through my head, and Fuzzy Tauntaun, and yep. So,
but it's kids' night.
Yeah, it's kids' night. I had to put all that together, and I got it. So I was a little slow on it, but I still got it. Okay. And let's see here. Which of these is not typically a character meal? And I had to go through here and I went Akershus, Princesses, Cinderella's Royal Table, Princesses, Crystal Palace, Winnie the Pooh, got to be Teppanyto, which I've never been there because I'm just not a huge fan of Japanese food.
Okay. But I can't see the characters going around because that's the hibachi one, I believe. So I can't
Yeah.
see the character. I can't see the characters going around all those hibachi stations with the flaming, the volcano onions and flames, and that and synthetic fur don't mix well.
For an
I know
interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about. Synthetic fur. It's real fur.
Oh
So-
yeah. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
kids.
Okay. And then what table service restaurant is in the Land Pavilion? And this is one of their tricky ones. So, because there is no such thing as the Soren Cafe, and Sunshine Seasons is not table service. So, and then Coral Reef is over at the Seas, close but no cigar. So it had to be Garden Grill. And
I see Goofy. I can see the how to cook Goofy episode, and filming it there would just be perfect.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's take a look at the rankings here and see how everybody did. And so, congratulations to Amy, Jeremy, Just K, Gina, Mary, Amanda, the Evil Queen, Heidi, Jolly Holiday, and myself in the top 10. So, I somewhat redeemed myself. And then I'll just scroll down and let everybody else see. Not that I'm going to end on myself. So I'll give Tink a shout out. So I do get 11 players in there. And we'll just scroll down and let everybody see how they're doing. I think for the most part, everybody did really well. And the scores are really tight. Bunch in the 700s tonight.
I think this was a speed round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a speed round.
Definitely a speed round because it, because we're seeing like Dan Austin nailed 10 out of 10. So,
And he's down in the 30s. Yeah.
yeah, and he's down into the 30s. So, but even then, the worst it seems like people did was, well, DVC Kid did 6 out of 10, but everybody did 8, 9, 10. I didn't even see a 7. So, and then let's come back in and check on, flip this button here, and we'll check in on the multigram. And congratulations to Jeremy, Amy, Mary, Tink, Tony, Gina, Heidi, Just K, the Evil Queen, and Holly tonight for being in our top 10 players.
Yeah.
And
A little slow there, Dan.
Yep. And so I'll go ahead and scroll on down, and you guys can see how you're doing overall tonight. And I'm in 22nd place.
Okay.
And scrolling back down, Sheila's playing tonight. Miles' mom, Patrick. See, a lot of our regular players are here, and then it seems like we've got some new people. So welcome to the new
which is
people.
great.
Yeah. So, okay, then. Now it's trash talking time, right? We'll even just come into this and see how the Geeks did here. So the Geeks definitely won the round, which this is their forte, but we've only got one Geek playing. But the
I'm not sure
Crushers,
it's called 3 points definitely won.
so
Yeah.
yeah, but the Crushers, like,
Yeah.
as a team, they've got 10 plus people playing here. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably like 14, maybe 12 to 14.
12 to 14, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To get 9,000 points. And so 9.7. Oof, that's pretty high.
Yeah.
So Crushers are moving in on the Geeks. So then we got Welcome Homies, Monorail Tail. Team Mighty DVC points moved up a notch.
Oh, yay.
I'm telling you, right? Good deal. We probably have around 10 players playing tonight as well. Maybe 11, 10, 11, something like that.
Something like that.
So, okay, then let me flip this and go to multi-game and see how we're doing. And right now, the Geeks are barely ahead by about 50 points average. So
Yeah.
it is the Geeks, followed by the Crushers, then the Welcome Homies, and then Donna's Community Hall Trivia Team. Then Monorail Tales, My DVC Points bringing up the rear, but Imagineer podcast fans didn't do so well that round.
Looks like they may have dropped round 2.
Got it. Got it. So, okay, then. Well, that's how we're doing there. And let's kind of close this window off. And Derek, you want to warp us over to round 3 tonight?
We are headed towards round 3. Hamilton, finish the lyrics.
Oh boy.
This was this one's idea.
Okay.
So send your hate mail to Glenn Bird. But
I think you might need to triple the points on this one
okay.
I don't know. It seems like it's going to be hard enough as it is. So
okay, we will go in and triple points then.
Yeah, because this is going to be rough, right? I've only seen it once, and I enjoyed it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I will say for those the select few who were on with us last week had a hint that this was coming. So you got to show up every week, folks.
Yep. So Jeremy says,
nice, Jeremy.
No hate mail here. I'm willing to wait for it.
Guys, just don't throw away your shot. So, okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, and really, those of us that joined us last week were in the room where it happened. So,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We could keep going on all night on this, but why don't we just move on?
Come on, man. That's like the one joke I know. So Christine says, I will be guessing on each questions. I saw it in New York and fell asleep.
With how much you paid for those tickets? Seriously?
Yeah, you could have scalped that puppy for some serious money, Christine. Right?
3-4 day pass for that ticket.
Yeah. Whew. And Scott says he hasn't seen it yet, so this is gonna hurt. But okay, so it's all finished line. So it's a famous Hamilton song. Yes. We gotta click what's right.
And so no music on this one, so you can sing the song in your head.
Oh yeah, no music. We'll go radio silent. Okay.
So, and I thought if you've seen the movie several times, you should do okay. If not, have fun. Yeah.
This is
Vaya con Dios.
This might be a rough round.
So, all right.
Yep. And then Dan said he tried watching it and wasn't too into it. I had the same problem. And then somebody gave me the tip to turn on the closed captioning.
Yep.
So that you could read it and follow it with all of the musical singing, because the whole plot is sung and it's fast and it rhymes, and it's just like mental whiplash if you're first couple times. So anyways, good luck, everybody. Let's go ahead and kick this round off, Derek, and we will see you guys back in a few minutes, and there will be no music this round so that you can sing in your head. La, 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 la.
How'd you do, Chad?
Oh, that was brutal.
Jennifer?
I got 5 questions right, so I'm actually really impressed with myself because I've never seen it.
Oh,
Like we didn't even get like the stuff that I knew, like the room where it happens and like
couldn't make it too easy.
the catchy stuff, right? So the catchy stuff. So and then the last one, I feel like I should have looked at the election 1800 and got that one right, just due to simple history and math.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been Washington.
No.
So because it was Washington, Jefferson, whatever.
Yeah.
So okay. Well, let's see how everybody else did here. And we'll come back into question number 1.
I will say for the most part, we have people that know Hamilton.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, really? Woo.
Yeah, really.
Some Hamilton fans, because I got mine handed to me. Okay. It's just not even pretty. Not even pretty. But everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman.
Lafayette.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, 69% of the people got that one right. So good job to everybody there. And I'm with you, Holly. That was painful. But Diana says she only got one wrong because she hit the wrong button. And she says my 14-year-old daughter can recite start to finish.
So why isn't she playing?
Yeah.
Should have got her on.
Yeah, there you go. And Heidi was saying that was my round. So, okay. And poor Gina here, she was saying, well, Jess said, well, that took some effort. Gina was saying, I've got half of them right, and I've seen it 5 times. So,
well, I don't think the have-nots are going to win this one. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy, I don't think that's possible.
yeah, no.
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 No. I know the lyrics, but I can't rap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to send. Jeremy's got the link on his phone. He needs to just click it and do it for us. Is all I'm saying. Okay. If you're going to throw that out there, Jeremy, I'm going to call it out because I know the link is on your phone.
And because at one point he raps 7 words per second in that. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Fastest ever on Broadway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and Diane was saying, oh, she is playing tonight as well. And then Amanda says, all correct. She loves Hamilton. And Eric was saying, we saw the show live 4th row in 2019. Haven't listened in a while, but I need to brush up. And so, okay, then let's move on to the next question. I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. You'll be back. Sounds like King of England was singing those words.
Yes, King George III, which a fully armed battalion is actually about 32,000 troops that he sends to New York Harbor. So the fully armed battalion is he actually does send a fully armed battalion.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. And 32,000 just kept coming up. So when I seen it later as an answer, I guessed it and got it right. But Thomas, that was a really nice declaration.
Yep.
That was my second guess, and I did not get it. So failed. Right. And I'm with you, Amanda. I think Lin-Manuel Miranda is a genius.
Yep.
So
who knows how far he'll go. So, Thank you. Pity laugh. He wrote Moana.
Yeah,
so
he did.
Okay.
I'll take the pity laugh, Jennifer. Thanks.
It was funny.
Yeah. And don't modulate the key, then not debate with me. And I thought sharpen would have made sense there. So did 23% of the crowd, but I guess modulate works.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would modulate a key, but
because he keeps varying it, and that's the musical term for constantly varying is to modulate.
Got it. Okay. And then, have you ever seen someone ruin their own life? His poor wife. And 56% got that one right. And then question number 6. This is one the 32,000 kept coming up, so I guessed it and got it right. Looks like 86% of the crowd did the same thing.
Yeah.
And coming over here to question number 7 then. I'm going to compel him to include women in the sequel. And then what gave that away to me was the sisters. So I was like, okay, if it's about sisters, it had to go to women. 72% of people got that one right and agreed with. Kind of picked up that little clue there. And then I haven't even put my bags down yet. Sally be a lamb, darling, won't you open it?
And that's actually Sally Hemings it's Thomas, the slave gal that Thomas Jefferson had all those kids with, is actually mentioned in the song because it's Thomas Jefferson singing it. So that's why he says Sally.
Got it. Okay, then. And so that would be Sally there. And kind of explain that one. I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And that just seemed to fit. Or the country at the time. Smart, fun, happy. They weren't happy, right? Bold, funny, money. They were broke. Okay. And then drunk.
Lyrics, but it's not the lyric.
Yeah. And then drunk as a fuzzy monkey. I couldn't go there. Right. So that just monkey, and that just didn't seem to quite fit the period. But young, scrappy, and hungry did. Then this last one, I should have got right if I would have known my history and thought a little bit. And it was, if you were to ask me who to promote, Jefferson has my vote. Okay. Now this is going to get ugly, guys. This is going to get really ugly. But let's go ahead.
Just different leaders. Different people will be at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jeremy was not at the top. Lizzie nailed it. So... Wow, congratulations to Lizzie. You beat Jeremy on this round, and this is his jam. So that's a little bit of something there. But like 7 people got 10 out of 10, 8, 9.
Or I'd keep going. I bet there's more. Maybe some slower ones.
Yeah, so congratulations then to Lizzie, Jeremy, Amy, Heidi, Missy, Becky, Dylan, Mary, Amanda, and Amanda B is our top 10.
Amy B.
And it's Amy B. That's right. Okay. I'm trying to read it off the stream and not off my other monitor so that I can somewhat look towards the camera.
Yeah.
And it's a little tall and I'm not wearing my glasses. So Diana. Okay. Looks like number 12 was our last 10 out of 10. And then it comes back into the not so. Ooh, this is where it's getting ugly. Gina, 34. Ooh.
That one surprised me.
3 out of 10. Yep, I've seen it once. And it wasn't even like the ringer questions. So it was a round built for pure Hamilton fans. So,
yes, and I even had to dumb them down, or excuse me, nerf them a little bit because some of the ones he wanted was just way too hard.
Wow. I think somebody's watched Hamilton a few too many times in your house. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You just watched it a lot. Not too many, just a lot.
Okay. Well, let's see how the teams did here on this round. And so, we're still in multi. I guess we'll go to multi-game. So congratulations to Jeremy, Amy, Heidi, and Lizzie for being in our top 4 players tonight, followed by Mary, Missy, Dylan, Becky, Amanda, and Diana. So, and Scott D did pretty well as well coming into this. I think he. Jeremy says Glenn apparently has watched it just the right amount. Okay. And
bring on the hard ones. Okay. Lizzie.
Okay.
What does Burr say after he points his gun at the sky? What's Burr's line?
What does he yell?
What does he yell? Okay. So come on, Lizzie. I'm waiting for the comment.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead. While we're waiting for Lizzie to look that one up or Google it. Okay. And we will continue scrolling down so everybody says
she got it right. It's wait. Yeah.
It's wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Came in 39th overall. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Out of 50 people, that's not so great, but
top 40.
Hamilton wasn't my round. Okay. So then let's come back in. I'm going to turn off multiplayer.
Multi-round.
Let's just see how the teams did on this one. And then Donna's Community Hall nailed this one with 10 out of 10. The Crushers did 8.7. Welcome Homies 7.8. the free agents, followed by everybody else, right? So, I'm thinking the Crushers might pull this off tonight because
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
I think the Crushers are going to pull it off just from this final round. So, but
Oh,
no, the multi-game Donna's Community Hall team takes it, followed by the Crushers to welcome homies, and then the Geeks, followed by the Monorail Trails Trivia team. The free agents completely beat. We'll just quit talking at that point in time.
Yeah, well, but Holly, did you have fun? Okay. So maybe worst night, but I bet you learned something and got a new movie to go watch this weekend. So,
well, we did preface it with kids' night. Okay. So because it's kids' nights, we can be hard. We can do whatever else. Cause that's our fair warning. When you see kids' night, it's just not going to end well. 2 out of 3 were really good, except for if you weren't a full blown Hamilton fan. So, okay, then. And then, I'm with you, Holly. That was probably my worst night playing since we started last spring, but it is what it is. So, well, that's what we've got for you tonight. Derek, what's on the agenda for next week? Did you look?
Next week, Chad, is our wheelhouse. Next week is DVC.
That's right.
Week. So
it is DVC week. I've got a note out to my sponsors to see if one of them wants to come join us as well. So we'll see if that happens. I got to follow up with Marissa and see if anybody wants to come play along next week. And next week will all be DVC. So I'm looking forward to that one. That one should be my jam. I'm going to try not to come back in and look at the questions, Derek.
It's going to be a trick since you're writing around.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can take the round if you want me to.
No, what did I sign up to write? So let me just that.
A round on rentals.
Ooh, okay. Round
what
on
you signed up for.
That one can be tough. I might have to change that, but I just don't want it to be too tough that everybody can't guess that.
Yeah.
So
you just have to tune in next Friday and see what we come up with.
Yeah, that's true. So next Friday would be Monorail, Animal Kingdom, DVC history. Pete's doing that round, and Jennifer's doing
Pete's doing a DVC history, and then either Chad or I will be writing something.
Yep. So we will definitely be doing something there as well. And so Dan was saying thanks to all the quiz writers tonight, and then Jess was saying great questions. Thank you, Glenn, Liz, and Shelley. And so, we want to thank everybody for joining in, and thank you to our Patreons. We do have a special Patreon only event after this over at Chad's Hard Ticketed Room in Discord. If you'd like to support us on this venture, it's going for another month or so, Derek. I think
we have 8 episodes left.
Yeah, 8 episodes left. So, and if you'd like to support us out, that'd be great. I'm trying to recoup some of the money that we spent for the software to do this. And then this was a special program during COVID. And once our year is up from that software, I think we're calling it quits for the simple fact that we need new leaders to take over. We gladly pass the baton off to somebody if anybody wants to step up and take the show. But we are committed to our year. So I will see you guys next week, and we'll see some of you over in the Patreon only event. So discord.mydvcpoints.com and join us in Chad's Hard Ticketed event. So thanks for playing, everybody. We will be back next week, and then we'll be streaming this week as well on Sunday night, same bat time, same bat channels. And I think it's everything that we love about the Grand Floridian coming up on Sunday's show. So we will see you guys there. Have a great one, everybody. Good night.